Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract. Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy OG9 for Venice, aka Venice, and today we are playing Bloodborne. So as you can tell already, this is a very creepy game, a very sinister game, spooky. All I can say is I get the chills playing this game. I have played it before, I've probably beat it one time, so I'm not very familiar with everything, but I do remember a good amount of things. So yeah, this is Bloodborne. This is made by the same people who made Dark Souls 3, well, Dark Souls in general, Elden Ring, Sekiro, Armor Core, Kingsfield. Hope you're excited. This is a great game. I'll tell you the truth. I played Dark Souls 3 before I played this game. I played this right after. And after playing this game, I was like, I don't know which one would have been my favorite because Dark Souls 3 was my introduction to the whole From Software games. So playing this, so that's half of why that's like my favorite game. As well, it's just such a masterpiece of a game. Like I'm not gonna take away from that. But I did then play this game, and I was like, "Yo, this game is literally so cool. It's amazing." And I don't know which one I would have liked more if I would have played them both. Played this one first. So let's check this. Cool. So as you can see right now, we do not have any weapons. In every other game that we start off in, we have a weapon, so this is different. Be prepared, this game is very dark. It is very spooky. There will be jump scares. Enemies themselves are frightening. Areas, the atmosphere is very spooky, so you definitely be prepared for that. I'd love to play this game around like Halloween. I would say this is probably like honestly, my third playthrough, because I definitely know that I've played it one time during like Halloween, and I thought it was such an amazing game. But yeah, this is a great game, and we're gonna have a lot of fun playing this. I'm gonna play it completely through. Probably take roughly around 20 to 30 hours. We will see. But all right. So we have a beast here, a werewolf, and I'm sure he's gonna attack me, and I have no weapon. So let's see how this goes. We'll talk more about it in a second, but let's go on and. There's no way. That's insane, bro. I had him too. I just got greedy. Unfortunate. So, first death within, let's see, 2 minutes of playing. 11 minutes. We're at 11 minutes somehow. I guess with the intro, cinematics and whatnot. But, alright, so we're going to watch this for a second. Alright, so this is the Hunter's Dream. And this is technically our safe haven, like we have the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls. So when we're here, nothing's gonna attack us. We're pretty safe. Come here, we can level up, do a couple other things. An abandoned doll. So, although we did die right then and there, and we could have killed that werewolf, ultimately you are supposed to die so that you can end up coming here. I believe that if you progress far enough in the game, you may be able to use a lantern that brings you here, but honestly I don't even recall. But either way, when you do die, it brings you here no matter what, and here's where we get to actually choose our weapon. So here's a weapon that we can choose. I'm going to start off with the Hunter Axe. I don't usually rock axes in games, but in this game, the axe is really sick. There are a bunch of dope weapons, and I should really try to showcase them, so I will, but for right now, we're going to rock out with the Hunter Axe. So now, unlike Dark Souls, we actually have firearms in this game. This takes place more in like a medieval Gothic era. So there actually are guns, and as you saw, they were werewolves, so it's themed around like that. So I have a pistol, or I have a blunderbuss. We're gonna rock out with the pistol. I don't use it very often, but it still is clutch. It still is beneficial. Cool. So once we've done that, we can go into our inventory. And this is me. So if I press L1, every weapon is a trick weapon basically. They call it trick weapons. So I press L1 and it's switched from like a one-handed axe to two-handed. I'm mostly gonna rock this two-handed axe. I look pretty cool, like a Reaper. I kind of wanted to take this top off because I want my hair to be showing. I look pretty cool. But nonetheless, basically, yes, we do have to die so we can make it here, and then we basically will return to where we just were. Right, so we are back where we just were. This is a lantern. This serves as like the bonfire. See a bunch of cute / creepy little dudes down there. Those are the guys that were crawling on us at the beginning of the game. But now we have this piece of shit to deal with, so boom. And that is why I love this axe. It is super strong, and I'm not gonna hold you. You will see me do a lot of these attacks, which is technically just like a heavy charge attack, and it is super clutch against all enemies. I should have showed you with this enemy, but I can show you with the next enemy, or when we get to it, you'll see it. But basically, so blood vials are our what you would call Estus flasks, like that's what heals us. In this game, you actually have to keep on finding blood vials in order to heal. You can run out, and you can have no blood vials. In Dark Souls, you always have Estus flasks, no matter what you die, they replenish. In this game, that is not the case. So that is something to be mindful of, because that is definitely a mechanic that makes this game a little more tricky. I know I can't go this way, but I'll just show you that, you know, this is just like Dark Souls, where there's a bunch of shortcuts and pathways that you can't get to just yet, but eventually it'll bring you, you'll be able to, and it leads you to areas you may have already been, or brand new areas. But alright, so we're finally outside. Let's just look around a little bit. This is a very cool scenery, but this doesn't do it justice. We'll get somewhere a little better, and you're going to see how cool this game looks. There are many areas in this game, so this isn't the only aesthetic slash in an area we will be in. We won't only be in Yharnam. That's technically where we are right now. We're in central Yharnam. That is the city. And I'm actually really excited to play this game again, you know. Doing this YouTube series, it's still new to me. It's like 3-4 weeks in for me now, and I literally have beaten like 7 or 8 games, including Dark Souls 3 again, The Last Guardian, Shadow of the Colossus, a couple other games. So I couldn't show you right there. But anyway, so basically, yeah, I've just been really grinding. I've been playing a lot of dope games, a lot of games I've played before but really love, but don't have them on YouTube, so it's given me a reason to do that. Hope you all enjoy. I've got a lot of series out now, so if you enjoy this one, please check out my other series. If you, if you have any questions, if you'd like to talk, I'm always free. My Instagram is OG94_VENACE, so very similar to my YouTube name, just slightly different. At some point I could change that. But so, although I don't want to get hit by this guy, I want to show you something really quick. So, he hits me. If I hit him immediately back, you will have seen that 2 things. One, on the top left, I replenished my health. And the second thing was, like, as I was hitting him, it kind of looked like blood was... The animation for the blood was just a little bit different. It looked more like an aura rather than blood spilling out. So technically what that meant was that I was replenishing my health. And yeah, that's a mechanic in this game that's really cool. It not forces you, but it pushes you to be a little more aggressive. And I really like that, because you know, I'm very strategic. I will run if I have to. I'm not scared of running. I'm not scared of how I look if I have to run. It's better to run, survive, come back and accomplish than have too much pride and die right away, right? I would definitely think so. So if I went here to return me to the Hunter's Dream, we don't need to do that just yet. We will soon enough. But we actually have our first NPC, so let's chat with somebody.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yharnam lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood. Or so they say. Yharnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance. Across the valley to the deep within lies the old... I haven't heard of Pale, but that's your... Alright,
so he just repeated what he said. I apologize. like the third line of dialogue he had, I skipped. I didn't mean to. I thought that he was finished talking, so I wanted to run his dialogue out one more time, so I pressed X to try to talk to him, but instead it just had me skip one thing he said. But not that it's not important, but we'll be perfectly fine. As well in this game, when you're locked onto somebody, which we'll see, you roll when you're not locked on, but when you're locked on, you actually do a quick step. And I actually really like the quick step. The maneuverability with the quick steps are pretty dope. So, you know, you'll see me stop every here and there and just kind of look around a little bit. It's for me, but it's also for you. If you never played this game, you might have been coming from another series of mine. So, technically, I also love this weapon because with all these jerks right here, this weapon's good for mobs, is what I was trying to say. I didn't really showcase that. I mean, I did kill them all easy enough, but I didn't necessarily showcase that with this attack that I wanted to show you. Obviously, that's a kind of like an AoE attack closed by a device. So you can hear a guy over here. I will come back for him at some point. Right now he will smoke my shit. So yeah, let's just look around at this beautiful, really cool world. And we also want to just, you know, pay attention to our surroundings, whether it be potential enemies around or there might be some NPCs we could talk to. You never know, so you just want to take your time. Ouch, didn't want to do that. I really was just trying to check if there were any enemies over there before I came here. So you see this red lantern on the floor. That usually indicates that there's someone in the house that you can chat with.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but trot along, will...
As you'll see, some people aren't super friendly. The first guy we spoke to luckily gave us some hope that somebody will care to help us. But not everybody will carry the same attitude. So of course it very much depends on what enemy you're fighting or what situation you're in. Got some more blood vials. I have 12 blood vials right now. Below, so if you look at my top left, is the red meter is my health. The green meter is my stamina. Right below that says 12. That's my blood vial. So that's how many heals I have. And then right below that is my bullets. So when I put that away, I have my gun out, and then I have bullets that I can shoot. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're really good for basically parrying, but you would call it a repost.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now. Lads, you'd open it. Away with you.
He was kind of chill. He didn't seem like he was going to do anything to me, but we're not taking any chances. You always want to watch out for like ambushes if you're hitting a corner. Or if you see an item lying around in a kind of open area, especially if there's a corner, definitely don't just go and grab the item. That's what they're hoping you do. And that's going to lead you to getting clapped up. See, just like that. Perfect example. Just game is so cool, but it's also so spooky. In general, in games, I really do like to like walk around. I won't do that in this game. I mean, of course, like just look at the aura right now. I just look so cool. But I won't do that because that will waste a lot of time. Obviously, also want to be careful because you can hit objects and it'll stop your swing. So you can also see why I love this weapon. It's got great range. Doesn't mean I won't get killed, but I'll show you what I meant kind of by see. So if there was an enemy right there and I swung, I would I'd be done for. As with all these games, you really want to take your time. You don't want to rush anything. You want to look around for items. You want to look around to see where enemy locations kind of are, to prepare yourself for what's coming next. Because obviously, it's very easy to get overwhelmed. Especially if it's your first time playing a game. This isn't my first time playing this, but... Oof, so as you see, I just got shot. I'm gonna do here's heal real quick. Oh, so you actually... In this game you heal with triangle, in every other game you heal with square, so that's something I'll have to remember. So, nah, you're just finished. So yeah, actually square in this game is to use items, which is the same thing in Dark Souls, but in Dark Souls you would, your health is technically considered an item, your Estus Blast. Okay, so I don't like this. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Let's try to... So I was able to get some heals back. I'm gonna pass by these guys really quick. Sheesh, there's a lot of guys. So we stay right here. So as I said, you know, it's very easy to get overwhelmed, especially if you got some range dudes who don't do a mega amount of damage, but they do enough to get your nerves up a little bit. Not as in get you annoyed, that it might get you annoyed, but more so just get you, like I said, overwhelmed. You start thinking a little incorrectly, a little less, you know, maybe strategically or whatever, but that also just has to do with who you are. I usually do pretty good under pressure, but I'm not perfect, so I can definitely get smoked by anyone, even an easy enemy. Dogs are very annoying. Dogs, not as in annoying as in I wish they weren't in the game, but just they're a more challenging foe. They're not necessarily strong, but they're fast. And they stagger you, and they could like repeatedly just keep doing attacks on you. So yeah.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing. I don't reckon you're well.
I always like to try to run out people's dialogue. Sometimes they're very just dismissive and don't say anything else. Sometimes they actually do have some more words for you. So here's some creatures we haven't seen yet. These are just crows, giant crows who can't fly. Poor them. So if we wanted to now, we've got a couple of items that we could use towards fighting enemies, but We're gonna keep them for right now until we have something a little more challenging. So let's try to check this out. And that's why I love this weapon. He did get a hit on me, but I'll take that. So I believe we can only have 20 blood vials, so it makes sense for me to use one so that the next time I find one, it So sorry, I was just thinking about something else. So what I was gonna say is, you know, might as well use this so the next time we find one, we could actually have it in our inventory. But I actually think that if we collect more blood vials than the 20, they actually just go to our storage box, basically, and then as we need them, they'll pop up. Just look at the aesthetic, look at these statues. Very cool. This whole world is just spooky. Beautiful, but spooky. So, if you can, you definitely want to lure enemies away from each other. Got one guy on me right now. That's exactly what I wanted. There might be one more dog. There is, so we kind of want to... We just want to get the aggro of these guys, kind of one by one. That's just... So we're still low level. I gotta manage and remember to manage my stamina. So want you dead first. Next we will kill you. And then what I always love to do in these games is see how many swings I have before I lose stamina. So I have 1, 2, 3. So technically, I really only want to be swinging twice because I want to be able to swing, God forbid I need to roll. I want to have the stamina to roll. So for right now, we're just going to really try to pay attention to that. If I wanted to, I could also switch to my one-handed. It's going to be a little weaker of a weapon, but I might be able to do... See, so I could do 3 swings. So it's just something to, you know, be mindful of. Nothing over here for us. So if I can, I'd like to get the attention of one of them before I get the attention of both of them. Seems like I have the attention of both of them. So I could do 2 things. One, I could hit them head on, or I could kind of cheese. Not really, actually, because they could fit through these doorways. Fuck. Damn. So I really don't want to be fighting them both at the same time. We're going to try to create a little bit of distance between the both of them. Heal up one more time just for the sake of it. doing a horrible job here, but they're also way stronger than me. Oh my god. I've never used so many sheesh. So unfortunately right there, probably used like 5 blood vials, maybe a little more, but as you saw I just got 6, so yeah, obviously you do want to be strategic, be cautious. You don't want to be running out of blood vials like that, but at the same time don't be too scared to engage and to get what you got to get done, and to kill enemies, and to, you know, keep going a little bit further, because out of nowhere you might end up I hear something. Whoa! Scared the shit out of me. I almost have to take a layer off. I'm like really warm right now. But sorry, I was just saying that, yeah, you know, sometimes you kind of want to just keep going a little bit further, because you never know, you might run into some blood vials or another item that you could use. So here's definitely going to be some enemies. I don't yeah, I believe enemies in this game, I don't know if enemies drop armor sets, really. I think you equip them. Alright, so what I want to do here is... So I remember what goes on here, and we're not going to let them do it to us. So I won't spoil what that dude does, because eventually we will find out what he does. He just gave us a lot of bullets, so you can kind of assume at least what he's got on him. But let's check this out really quick. It's a little item. Usually try to give those like 5 extra seconds after I'm done reading them, so that you guys can. I mean, depending on when you see this, if you see this when the first episode is uploaded, before the second one is uploaded, you know, you can always reach out to me and say, hey, I think we could use a little more time to read, or whatever. As I said, I'm still new to this. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of being considerate and trying to explain stuff, be thorough with my explanations, and just keep you immersed. Don't want this to feel like a study guide, but at the same time, I do want to engage with you, and I do want to tell you about this, you know, what I do know, because you might not know about it. And if you do know and I say something incorrect, which hopefully I never do, you could always, you know, help me on that too. So I don't remember when stuff over here starts opening. Alright, so this opened up.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. you know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. You're welcome to use whatever you...
So I accidentally skipped some dialogue again, so I just wanted you to be able to see that. So we can't use this just yet. At some point we will be able to. We'll talk more about a lot of other things in this area at some point. If I went here, I could technically buy some items if I wanted to. Eventually there'll be weapons and all that, but for right now, there aren't. So let's go to Central Yarnum. And we're back. Let's talk to this guy one more time.
Across the valley to the deep within,
So he's just saying the same stuff as he said. Which is fine. At some point his dialogue does change, so. We're very weak to fire. Just an FYI. So we just came from this way. It's not to say we won't end up back around there, but for now we're gonna go this way. Just love looking at this world. I always come here to farm blood vials. I remember doing that back in the day. These guys kind of always drop them, especially if you kill them without them really hitting you. As you saw with this weapon, it's pretty clutch in that sense. Look at this world. Got somebody moaning in our ear while we're trying to enjoy the spooky, spooky world. So we open this door, and this is the same building that we were just in before. We opened that doorway and it led us to the lantern. We're gonna go this way really quick. I just wanted to have that shortcut open because it's always smart to open shortcuts before you keep progressing, especially if it's right there. I'm glad that I feel like I remember enough about this game that I won't waste too much of your time. Oh, I remember this. I don't remember if these dogs break out. Either way, I'm putting them out of their misery. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing that dog. But on the night of a hunt like this, where most of us are desperate, we got sounds like everyone else is having a party. cool stuff. Sometimes you want to just do stuff like this, make sure you don't miss out an item.
Well, do you know of any safe places? I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hadn't have got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not? Yeah, I should have known. You're good for nothing. No respect for the elderly is what that is. That little good you outsiders do. Go on, admit it. You think we're all mad, don't you? Well, go and stop it. I know all your tricks. Now what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place. Yeah, I should have known you. Good face.
Yeah, so she's just gonna repeat the dialogue. So she's looking for us to find some place for her to go. Who's to say if there is a place for them to go? We don't know of it yet, obviously. So that's why we definitely said no. She's got quite the attitude on her, so who knows if I even want to help her out if there's the opportunity to. But either way, we're gonna keep it pushing. I don't think I want to be going down this way first. But let's check it out. Oh yeah, we don't want to be going this way first. So I'm gonna go back around up this way. We will eventually come this way, but the natural, I mean, there is no necessarily natural way of progression because you, I mean, there is, because there is only one kind of path to eventually fully get through a spot. It's not like a tree like that. Tree as in, like, you know, it branches off into a bunch of different areas that all still kind of connect to the, or more or less that's what it is. It's a bunch of small areas that all branch off into the main area, but there's usually only one real specific and direct area you go through to actually make progression. Again, some of those branches that I'm talking about are lead to shortcuts, help you out a little bit. Oh, piece of shit. So something else to notice is, or to note, is that, like I said, when you hit an enemy, you can regain some health, even when they're dead, even when they die and are like falling, you can still regain some health. So that's something to note. I'm trying to remember how I level up, because I have a lot of runes right now. That's what the souls in this game are called. The top right, you see I have a certain amount. Yeah, so we have 10 minutes left. We're probably gonna die, but let's keep it pushing. See this very cool area? Oh shit. Alright, I gotta get out of here because I can't see shit. Fuck. So I'm pretty sure this dude is weak to fire, so that's why I keep trying to hit him with my Molotov. Okay. Let me run. I don't know how I missed that. Shit, can't see. Oh fuck, I'm probably dead. Nah. Alright, so we actually managed to... Oh, it's raining blood. It's raining blood, and I'm covered in blood. Cool, so we killed the first boss within the game. I didn't know if I was going to. I definitely was trying to find out how I level up first before we did all that, but we might be able to level up now. They might have wanted us to do that first. Again, I'm familiar with this game, but I also definitely have forgotten a bunch of stuff, so this will be half of a blind playthrough, but realistically it's just like an unfamiliar playthrough, not necessarily blind. But hey. Ah. Perfect. Let's see what this is first. So I got a beckoning bell and a silencing blank. The beckoning bell is basically I ring that, and if there's anyone online in my area, they can come in and help me play the game. The silencing blank is basically if I want to end that, I just use that, and that's what that will do. I have no problem. Like I have nothing to prove. I've beaten this game before on my own. So who knows? If there are people still playing this game, that'd be super, super cool. If you guys catch me as I'm uploading these episodes and you ever want to play together, I'm more than happy to. I've beaten these games alone. I'm really just doing this to give you guys a playthrough of the game, a cool experience. We get to chat and just, you know, experience the game. But yeah, so I'll probably try to summon some people at some points because I don't see a reason not to. I'd love to get summoned by people as well and help them. I love, you know, I love playing with other people in video games. I do like to play video games alone sometimes, but I also do like to play video games with other people, so I'm not against that. So, this is the doll. She was just knocked out. We don't know what the case was with her, but now she's up and at 'em, so let's chat with her.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
So, channeling blood echoes is how you level up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Everyone close their eyes. So, let's see how many... Nice, I got 6. So, we are going to put... Let's see. Gonna put 2 into our health. We'll put 2 into endurance and 2 in strength. I think that seems pretty fair, and it's keeping me pretty well balanced with all of those things. I probably still will only be doing the same amount of attacks. Thank you, ma'am.
Farewell, good hunter.
I'll talk to her again in a second, maybe. But so let's check it out. So now, 1, 2, 3, boom. See? So okay, cool. So with just leveling up twice, I now can do 3 attacks with this heavy, with the stronger weapon, 2-handed, and I can still dodge. So that's awesome. We like that. I don't know how many Molotov cocktails I had, but I have 1 now, so that's unfortunate. I'm going to unequip that so I can save those for later. We will use those eventually, but yeah, we're about to wrap this episode up. I will talk to her in the next episode. Let's go up here and see what this is right here. Awesome. So now that is if I want to try to get summoned by other people, I use that. So yeah, we will continue in the next episode. I was gonna say that maybe I'll try to use my I'll try to get summoned by somebody. I doubt anybody's playing this game and is at where we're at right now, but that would be very cool. Anyways, yeah, this is Bloodborne. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode. I definitely did. I feel like I died maybe 2 times, which is, you know, it is what it is. I'd like to die the least amount of times I can within the game, but I'm happy that we knocked out the first boss within the first episode. I didn't have to do him a couple tries, so that's cool. We're getting used to the weapons, we're getting used to the world, we're getting used to all the characters that we've met so far, and yeah, we're just having a pretty chill time so far. Spooky game, but it's also relaxing and cool. Relaxing, I guess, when you're here, because otherwise it's pretty intense and keeps you kind of on edge. Not in a bad way, but it definitely is like a spooky game. As I said, I like to play this game during Halloween because it's just like a perfect Halloween game, in my opinion. But yeah, much love. I will catch you in the next episode. It's your boy Venice, and this is Bloodborne.